Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Steve. So LeBron James was talking about Stephen Curry, and this is pretty much what he said. He said Curry is a fierce competitor and not to be fooled by his smile. He can be friendly in person, but on the court he's going to try and get at you. And what means the most to me is that him and I are two of the most talked about athletes in the world, and we were both born in Akron, Ohio. Well, I don't really care about the Akron, Ohio statement. I mean, I know that means a lot to him, but to me, it's whatever. But I want to talk about LeBron talking about Stephen Curry. And, whenever LeBron James gives recognition to a player, you know they're the real deal. And it's the same thing with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Do you guys remember that time when Kobe Bryant was guarding Stephen Curry? This was in a preseason game, I don't know, 2012 or something like that. Kobe Bryant, he was guarding Curry. Curry did like some crazy handling. Kobe's a great defender, by the way, so he was on him, and Curry stepped back, and Kobe's hand was literally like an inch from blocking the ball, and Curry drained the three, and Kobe was like, damn, man, like, he patted him on the butt, and it was like, like, good shot, man, you gonna be something one day, like, and it's crazy because, when these type of level guys, like the LeBrons of the world, the Kobe's, the D-Waves, the Kevin Durant's, the Carmelo Anthony's, well, I don't think KD has gotten to that age just yet, but the Melos, the D-Waves, the LeBrons, the Kobe's, the Boshes, the Dwight Howards, like superstars that have been in the league for a long, long time. I know KD's about to be 10 years, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Pretty much, when you get recognition from a player like that, that really means you're going to be something. Like, for example, Kristaps Porzingis. Melo loves him. Joe Johnson loves him. Dwyane Wade was talking about him. LeBron was talking about him. Kevin Durant was talking about him. Draymond Green was talking about him. So that's amazing. Having all these stars, I know most of them that I just named, like Draymond Green, and like, they're not superstars, but Joe Johnson, Melo, Dwyane Wade, Kevin Durant, they were talking about KP. So the thing with Curry is, like, if you have, in my opinion, the greatest player of all time, and on a lot of other people's opinion, and if it's not the greatest, the second greatest in some people's opinion, if you have that kind of player, give someone that kind of recognition, they're the real deal. You know damn well they're the real deal. For example, you remember back in the day, I think this was it could have been 2012 or 2013 when the Pacers and the Heat were going at it, and LeBron and Paul George were going at it. LeBron, at a timeout, literally went towards the Pacers bench to give Paul George a handshake in the middle of the game to give him his props because Paul George was giving LeBron that work. So when you get recognition like that, that says a lot. And when you have a player like Stephen Curry, who just won back-to-back MVP awards, who has the opportunity in the next 3 years to win, 2 championships, let's say, that says a lot, because imagine how that makes Curry feel. Like, to have someone to the level of LeBron or Kobe, like, those are the three GOATs, LeBron, Kobe, and MJ. So to have those players, and then you also had Allen Iverson talk about Curry, and, Allen Iverson was like, whoa, that boy is amazing, I've never seen anything like him. So when you have these type of players talking about Kobe, it's like, wait a minute. I mean, talking about Curry, it's like, wait a minute, man. How can I sit here and, say he's not that great when these NBA Hall of Famers are saying he's amazing, So, like, realistically, he is a great player. He really is a great player, and he has a long way to go to be considered, in my opinion, an all-time great, to the likes of, like, the 2003 draft, the 1984 draft, the 96 draft, all those players in those drafts, right? And the reason why is because those players had dominated their entire career. Obviously Kobe didn't dominate right away. He just came off the bench his first year, but then after he started to pick it up and dominate when they three-peated and shit like that. And then, excuse me for cursing. And then Dwyane Wade dominated right away. Carmelo dominated right away. LeBron dominated right away. Bosh dominated his second season and out. And Dwight Howard dominated right away. Chris Paul. And then you had Michael Jordan destroy the NBA right away. I mean, damn, man, that dude. If you guys go and look at what Michael Jordan was doing in his first few seasons in the NBA, I mean, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous, man. Like, whoo, it's crazy with Magic Johnson. Like, you know what I mean? So I think Curry, if he can dominate for at least 5 more years, then I can say, okay, he had a great career. Yeah, I know most people don't have 2 MVPs. I understand that. But the fact is, he really only had, let's say, how long has he been in the league? Since 09, right? 09, so 7 years. I would say 3 out of those 7 years he had great seasons, you know? Whereas if you talk about someone like LeBron, it's 13 out of 13. If you talk about someone like Kobe, it's 19 out of 20. If you talk about someone like, I don't know, like Michael Jordan, how many years did Jordan play? Like 16? Something like that? 16 out of 16, you know? So that's the difference, and that's what differentiates those type of players to, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, he's still an amazing player, incredible talent. I mean, back-to-back MVPs, you know, that says enough, you know what I mean? So he's already an all-time great. I just would like to see him dominate for a longer period of time than just a few years. But I'm not knocking him. He's amazing, and it's pretty cool to see these NBA Hall of Famers, like, and future Hall of Famers, you know, talking about Stephen Curry. And the crazy thing is I'm not even a big Curry fan, but I have to give him props because, I mean, let's be real, he's a great player. So, anyway, I'm out of here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's been Steve. Peace.